Hey Joe200, how are you? Summer 2019. So this is going to be a little how-to video for doing your first critical thinking assignment. Okay. So of course you have to access that information. Short paper, critical thinking assignment 1. So you click right here, and it takes you to all the different writing assignments. And right here it describes what it is we're doing. Here's your learning objective. Okay. We want you ultimately to contrast aging demographics. That means the different categories of age groups and how they size up on a percentile basis globally among developed and developing countries. Okay, so we'll explain what that means in a second. Okay, alrighty. So this describes how you're supposed to do it. Okay, 12-point type, double space. Okay, and this right here then it explains what you need to do to access your data. Okay, so this is an amazing website. You're going to be able to use this for your workplace someday. Also use it for numerous classes. So we show the original URL right here. I'm not going to go to it because we have helped you in your assignment in terms of going after this is the actual assigned categorizations and analysis that you have to do. Okay. So you're going to collect data right here, all right, 3 different countries, the world, and the US, all right, so that's 5 different lines on the graph that you're going to make, okay? You're going to look at crude birth rate, okay, per 1,000 people. You can look at the age dependency ratio, okay, and this is looking at the number of old people as a percentage of the working population. And we're going to show you how you get this information, right? And then you look at the population ages 65 and above as a percentage total, right? So you're going to create graphs, and I'm going to show you how to do that, okay? As you're doing this, okay, you come down here, and we want you to understand what you need to do, okay? So it says right here, the graphs do not count towards the 2-page length, so the graphs are separate. You have 2 pages of written length, okay? We want you to pick at least 1 developing country to compare, all right? When you look at what are developing countries, here's a list of countries that are considered developing, okay? And you can think about that in your analysis, what that word developing means, okay? It means that you're not fully industrialized, okay? You're not fully modernized, and so the population is going to reflect that, okay? Alrighty. So we have set this up right here, so you can get your 3 graphs by going to chart, chart, and chart, okay? Once you've got the 3 graphs, okay, you're going to save them to file. The easiest way is just to do a print screen, okay, and crop it downwards. And then you're going to answer these questions. You know, how does the United States compare to other countries and the world, all right? You know, what is it about these other countries? Why you chose them? What makes them interesting? You know, how would you categorize them? Okay, are they developed? Are they developing like these down here? Okay, all right. When you look at the 3 countries you chose, you know, how do they compare to each other in the U.S. and the world? All right, and then those are just, you know, the raw numbers. And then you got to ask yourself, you know, why the numbers reflect what's going on. You know, why do you think things, that I said in a colloquial term, why do you think things have played out the way they do? Okay, this is the part where you're going to explain and analyze the data. All right. You know, example of the analysis is, you know, what are the social conditions affecting the data? Okay, is it an urban community? Is it rural? What's happened to the fertility rates in these communities? Things like that. All right. Awesome. Okay. So, and that's what it's all about. Okay, guys. Alrighty, so just an example, okay, of what you can do. Okay, so we're going to look here at this second one right here, the age dependency ratio, old. Okay, so we're going to go right in here. It's going to take us right to the website. All right, so it took you to this basis of analysis for the World Data Bank. Again, I encourage you to go back here and check out this website, because if you're a business major in terms of global economy, it's incredible what this thing has to offer. Okay, so what is it we're going to do here? So I'm going to follow the directions, okay? So one of the first things that we need to do, the directions said that you go all the way down here, okay? We're going to find the United States, okay? We're looking for a big U. There we are. All right, I'm putting the US in, all right? Ding, there's the US right there, okay? And the data is taken all the way to 2015, okay? And we're looking at the age dependency old, okay? The percent of old people compared to the working population, okay? And because the United States, just to give you a hint what's going on, we're a developed country. We've made remarkable headway in terms of making sure that people live a long time. And as a result, there's a lot more people that are old compared to the working population, okay? That is economically a bummer for you guys, okay? Because you're going to have to pay for Social Security and Medicare for all these people as they get older. That's the bottom line on that. All right, so in the directions it said you needed the world, so you go all the way down to Zimbabwe, okay? The very last one down here, and there's other things you can look at, but we're just going to go all the way down here. There it is, okay? Zimbabwe, all right? And then there's the world. Here's other categories, group categories, which are kind of interesting. We're just going to do the world. Boom. And there it is. And so you see how we stack up to the world, okay? We have a lot more older people, all right? So then you can then do as the assignment said. So we can look at some developing countries, okay? Let's choose a country in Africa. How about Angola, all right? Boom. All right, so you see right here that it's a much younger population, right? And you know, why is that? What's going on there? Why are there not as many old people? Or in terms of the total percentage, why are there so many more young people? All right. So we got to come up with three. Okay. How about, let's see here. I'm going to look. How about China? How do they stack up? Okay. Bam. So there's China right there. So China's rapidly aging right here. Okay, you see it just ascending upward. All right, it's going to surpass the world average over the next couple of years. And you got to remember the population is so much greater in China. Okay, we're somewhere around 370 million. They're somewhere around 1.5, 1.6 billion. Okay, so raw numbers, it's a big issue, okay? All right, let's look at another country, okay? And I'm going to go in here, I'm going to find, okay, France, okay? All right, we saw earlier that they got there early, got to an older population earlier, and lo and behold, you see that in terms of pensions and things like that, a lot of, on a percentile basis, there's a lot more older people that the younger people have to support. All right, so that's how that works. The best thing you do is just do a screen capture, okay? So I can do like a print screen right here, okay? And I can just go into, say, Word, okay? How about I go like that? All right, File, New, boom, 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 okay? And I'll just do a paste, okay? There it is, okay? And then you just, you're just going to crop this, okay? And I'm not going to go through how you do that. And then that would be your graph that you put in. You can do that in Word, or you can do that in PowerPoint, okay? And that's pretty simple. And then, so those could be embedded in the text, or you can do it at the end. That's up to you, okay? All righty. So that's how that's done. Now we're going to go back to the website right here. Just so you know what it is you're looking at, you click on Details right here, okay? And this explains everything, okay? So if you want, you can, to remind yourself what it all means, you can just do a copy, okay, and go back to that Word doc, okay? And I'm just gonna, just to remind myself what's going on. And so that's what I'm looking at, okay? So I copied and pasted. I can go back and get a little bit more information from this. If you want, okay, so it has lots and lots of information here, okay. What does it mean? What's its relevance? Let's take a look at this, okay. And if you use anything like this, do not plagiarize. You cite the website in terms of your analysis, right? We're all on board with that, all right? So we do paste, and the best thing you do is reinterpret. Use your own words, all right? All right, so that's how that works. Awesome. Okay, very, very cool. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. Get out. And again, you're going to do this if you go back here for this one right here. and this one right here. Okay, so those are 3 things. Don't forget to address the issues. Okay, that's what we're going to be looking for. All right, so we come down here. Here's your rubric, my friend. Okay, did you get 3 countries? Okay, did you have the U.S. in there as well? Okay, do you compare the world? Okay, do you have graphs? Okay, and so this is the rubric that you use for grading. Okay, all right, awesome, 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 awesome. All right, okay, so that I think is about it. That explains everything you need to do. When you're done, you're going to, so here's an example, okay, of the graph that we made. You're going to upload it through Critical Thinking Assignment 1. Right here, you click on this, and it's going to take you to where you need to go, okay? Alrighty. So when does this thing due? Okay, it's due soon enough, okay? Monday, June 3rd, all right? So it's time to get going on this, guys. Alrighty. So I'm going to end with that. That gives you a quick how-to in terms of doing this, and good luck, and we look forward to reading your critical thinking assignments. Happy Memorial Day.